ETLV.com, 702-476-0222.
Hello?
Good morning, Ms. Garner. This is your wake-up call.
Oh, thank you. While I have you on the phone, did you know that with the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase?
I did not.
Think about it. Unlimited double miles on everything you buy, not just airline purchases.
That is a great deal.
So, I guess we should call this your wake-up call from Capital One.
Feels like I should have seen that coming. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to work.
Oh, of course. But before you go, can I ask, what's in your wallet?
Capital One Bank USA N.A.
See what can happen at Chapman?
Chapman's triple whammy is back.
See what can happen.
Chapman will triple your tax return or down payment up to $9,000 when you buy or lease a new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram. Put $1,000 down, we make it $3,000. Can you find $2,000? Chapman makes it $6,000. Got $3,000? We triple it to an incredible $9,000. It's the perfect way to make your tax return go further. What's more, Chapman continues to offer 0% financing for 72 months. That's free money for 6 years. Don't miss Ram Truck Month with a triple whammy waiting at the Chapman dealership nearest you. Visit ChapmanLasVegas.com for more information.
OAC on selected models. Offers may not be combined.
Come and see what can happen at Chapman.
Visit ChapmanLasVegas.com for more information.
I'm with Cliff Miller from MJ Christensen at Boca Park. Cliff, I'm an old guy. I got some old jewelry. Any ideas what I can do with it?
Oh, absolutely. One of our largest categories is custom design. My son Rusty does it all. And it's the most incredible thing to see styles that are 30, 40 years old that people haven't worn in years and see what he creates out of those diamonds, precious gems, and that metal. And you will be sparkling and feel top of the world when you leave MJ Christensen.
MJ Christensen, located at Boca Park.
Lowe's knows you'll do it right and do it yourself to save on updating your home. We do it right too, with up to 40% off select kitchen faucets during our Refresh for Less kitchen and bath event. Finish off your refresh with new paint and save. Now when you buy 1 can of select HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams, get a second can 50% off via mail-in rebate. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Faucet offer valid through 2/20. Paint offer valid through 2/17. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
McDonald's presents the new Big Mac Bacon. But is the Big Mac lucky to have bacon, or is bacon lucky to land on the Big Mac?
The Big Mac is lucky. Applewood smoked bacon makes everything taste better. The Big Mac, Brussels sprouts, dry toast.
No. Bacon's lucky to be on the iconic Big Mac. It's fortunate to dip its toe in that delicious special sauce.
There you have it. Get McDonald's Big Mac with bacon, fresh beef quarter pounder with bacon, and cheesy bacon fries. Is it the best thing to happen to our classics, or to bacon? Try for yourself and decide.
Only for a limited time at participating McDonald's. Fresh beef available at most restaurants in contiguous U.S. Not available in Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Imagine the perfect Valentine's night with a romantic dinner overlooking Lake Las Vegas. Did you make your reservation yet? Reflection Bay inside Lake Las Vegas is offering a special Valentine's menu prepared by celebrity chef Scott Cummings that is sure to impress. And if you can't make Thursday, wine and dine your sweetheart on Friday night at Reflection Bay. And don't forget the beautiful Sunday brunch that Scott puts on. All Valentine's Bay weekend at Reflection Bay inside Lake Las Vegas. More info at lakelasvegas.com/love.
I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. Today's fluctuating interest rates can leave you with unexpected higher mortgage payments. At Quicken Loans, we've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates so you can buy a home with certainty. It's called Rate Shield, and here's how it works. With Rate Shield, you can lock your interest rate while you shop for a new home. So if rates go up, you don't have to worry. And here's the best part. If rates go down, you get the lower rate. With Rate Shield, we really have you covered. Here are more reasons why you'll want to work with America's largest mortgage lender. For 9 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the 5th year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. Rate Shield. Another way we can save you money on your mortgage. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Based on Rocket Mortgage data in comparison to public data records. Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year purchase transactions. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
Of all the gun stores in town, the Las Vegas Shooting Center has some of the lowest prices on ammo. Las Vegas Shooting Center is a full-service gun store. Not only do they have some of the best prices on ammo, they also have a huge selection of pistols, revolvers, rifles, shotguns, and all the accessories you'll ever need. Las Vegas Vegas Shooting Center even has an indoor shooting range where ladies pay zero range fees every Wednesday and half price for all locals on Sunday. Las Vegas Shooting Center, 5155 Dean Martin Drive. Call 702-778-LVSC or visit lvshootingcenter.com.
On Twitter, follow us at the LV Sports Line and at ESPN 1100.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
All right, here we go. Joe's saying, I hope you, if you were down there Valentine's Day, congratulations on what was undoubtedly a great night for you, okay? In every respect. If you kind of screwed up Valentine's Day, that's all right. Make a reservation for this weekend. 702-792-9222. What is our Joe's Angle of the Day, Teddy Covers?
We have a play on the under tonight.
And what?
And it's real simple. College basketball. We have Brown-Cornell.
Huge matchup.
Brown 9-1 to the under their last 10 on the road. Cornell 7-1 to the under their last 8 at home. And when Cornell has hosted Brown, the last 4 have gone under. So the markets are moving the other direction. The markets have given you 142.
I'm not surprised the market's moving in that direction because Brown likes to go up and down the court as fast as they can. But that's in the price. It's not like the odds makers don't pay attention to the Ivy League. So okay, there you go.
Under 142. Play of the day.
Cool.
Or I shouldn't say that, the angle of the day.
All right. Let's bring her in. It's Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas. Hi, Kelly. What's going on?
Hi. Just good old Friday afternoon working on Saturday college basketball and hanging out with my French Bulldog.
Yes. That would be Coco in Vegas.
That would be Coco in Vegas.
So let's... before
Flacco. We got to start with Flacco.
We have to talk Joe Flacco first. How much did you withdraw from the bank to put down on Broncos futures? Did you just close out the account?
Oh, man. This is tough. This is really tough. So, fun story. I met John Elway about a year and a half ago. He was at the high limit room at the Aria, and I was there with some friends, and I had a mutual friend who knew him. He's like, I'm going to introduce you. Do not embarrass me. And I said, okay. And it went from there. But the funny part is all night he kept panning his Snapchat back over, and I was still just talking John Elway's ear off, of course. And one of the things I really took from that night was that John Elway has no idea what he's doing when it comes to quarterbacks. It was the Saturday or Friday before the Chargers game when the Broncos got shut out against the Chargers, and he's like, don't worry, Trevor Siemian's going to be great. And I'm like, if he's not, are you going to bench him for Paxton Lynch? Eventually we're going to get rid of him. Paxton's our guy. Insert this year Case Keenum. It's just been an absolute nightmare since Peyton Manning left in the quarterback position.
Well, and look, Peyton Manning was
the worst quarterback in Super Bowl history
at that point. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but there wasn't a lot left in the tank when Denver got him.
Absolutely not. And, that was kind of my joke the other day when I said, we did win a Super Bowl with a washed-up, injured, old quarterback. Yeah. So,
3 Super Bowls with a washed-up, injured quarterback.
Right. So this is how I'm looking at this. I'm really excited about Fangio. I'm really excited about this defense, and I think this Broncos defense is going to be a lot better. I don't know what to make of Flacco. I'll be really honest with you. I
made a very rude comment on Flacco the other day. I suggested that the Broncos will not need to worry about the cost of building a statue of Flacco because they've already got the statue. I mean, he can't move anymore.
You're right, he can't. And, we saw that with Lamar Jackson. There was a reason why Harbaugh went with Lamar, and after we knew Flacco wasn't hurt anymore. And it is what it is. So I don't know what to make of it. Maybe I can make a ton of money betting against them next year, and that's going to be the the silver lining as a Broncos fan.
Yeah, that's when you stop being a fan, is when you start making money betting against your team. I remember betting against Michigan and rooting for Plaxico Burress in the big house, and he scored 3 touchdowns.
Look, I bet the Maple Leafs last night. But here's the tricky part on the Broncos. They're going to be better than they were this year.
They can't be.
Oh, I think they will, because, first of all, Vance Joseph was awful. Okay, he was historically bad in terms of in-game decisions. So they might pick up a win. Whoever they replaced him with was +1 right off the bat. And if Flacco can stay on the field, he might be okay. I'm not going to say
there's no offensive line. Paredes is gone. There's no receiving. There's not a weapon on the team that you're afraid of. Am I wrong, Kel? Am I missing somebody? Is the offensive line really
right.
good and I'm missing
there's
it?
Not. I mean, Emmanuel Sanders will be 100% come next football season. He was hurt.
Emmanuel Sanders was a number 2 receiver 5 years ago.
Yeah, but
I mean,
he's the number
what's
one
he
guy
done?
Right now, so that's about the best I have. I mean, Sutton is a great receiver, but I don't. You're right. He's not anybody that
you're not going to design a defense to stop Emmanuel Sanders because you don't need to.
And that's kind of the joke. Everybody keeps going, well, do you think you're going to get Antonio Brown? I'm like, no.
No, well, you never know. I mean, I suppose, but
would you want him? That's one place where he could have an impact.
Dynamic,
he's still a great player.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a stud. That's no doubt. I always wonder sometimes about bringing in guys that have lackluster attitudes and want to get traded and aren't happy. Are they ever going to be happy? And what kind of dynamic do they bring to that locker room?
So let's talk a little Big 12 because we've got a great game tomorrow between your alma mater and Iowa State. Kansas State hosting Iowa State. This is a really good game in what is a very good league right now.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really great game. This reminds me, similar to the KU game, where I was like, you know what? I cannot trust. I got on the plane. It was K-State -1.5. I landed, and it was K-State -3. And I go, whoa. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to lay 3 points with K-State here. And, of course, they ended up covering, but I could have totally seen them winning by 2. So I bet the money line. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do in this scenario. I think if it does come out 2.5, I haven't seen officially a line yet, but if it does come out 2.5 or even 3, I don't think I can lay the chalk with K-State. I think this is going to be a really close game, and they've had a really good stretch. Obviously, they beat Kansas. They avoided a flat spot against Baylor, and then they got their revenge against Texas after just getting smoked in Manhattan. But this is a big ask to ask Kansas State, who's number 1 in the Big 12, bullseye on their back, to be able to beat an Iowa State team that not only just lost to TCU, which was absolutely atrocious. They have a whole week's worth of rest. And don't forget, K-State even went up to Hilton as I think they were 8.5-point dogs in that game and beat Iowa State. Yeah. So Iowa State's looking for revenge here. If it gets higher than, let's say, 3.5, 4, I'm going to probably have to be on Iowa State. Otherwise, if it stays in that 2.5 range, I'll probably play K-State money line. I think it's going to be a really close game. Marco always loves to, say on Wager Talk videos that they're fat and sassy. I don't know if they're quite full of themselves just yet. Heard a couple quotes from Bruce Weber, and he's like, you know what? I don't care how much rest Iowa State's have. We're focused. We're playing good basketball right now. So it's always nice to get some good quotes from the coaches and kind of see where the team's head's at.
So I want to talk about the Big 12 and a coach who I like as a person, a coach who I like as a coach, but who is just not getting the job done right now and didn't last year despite having an NBA-caliber point guard. And, of course, that's the Oklahoma Sooners and Lon Kruger. Things have gone south again for Oklahoma. They've lost 5 in a row. They go to TCU tomorrow. That is a noon Eastern tip, which means 9 o'clock here on the left coast. Wake up and win action. What do you like, Oklahoma, TCU, and what on earth is going on with Lon Kruger's kids?
This is a really interesting dynamic here because you're right. Lon Kruger last year, Buddy Hield, just a completely different team. And I don't have an answer for that, Teddy, other than they're just not playing as a complete unit. But then on the flip side, now you're asking me to lay big points with TCU. When they were laying points to Kansas, which one of my favorite things to do is to bet against ranked teams catching points. I feel like it's always super trappy looking. And I said it on the show last week. I said, no way, or I guess earlier in the week, Monday, I said, there's no way I'm not betting KU here. KU's off, this ugly loss to K-State. Then they beat Oklahoma State. And now you think TCU gets to lay 3 points to someone? And that is my exact same thing I'm going to say in this situation. Who is TCU? Look, according to Ken Palm, they're going to be 4-point favorites. Like I said, I hadn't seen the lines as of yet. But who is TCU to be laying 4 points to anyone? I don't think this team is that good. I know they went into Iowa State and won as double-digit dogs, but that is the only win that has truly impressed me this year. I mean, they were able to handle Florida, sure, but other than that, this team really is just okay. I think Jamie Dixon does a good job as head coach, but I'm not impressed with the talent level of TCU.
Jamie Dixon is this is his